Hi everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss how to provision OAC on OCI. So once you log into your tenancy, go to Analytics and AI option over here, then click on Analytics Cloud. Once it is done, if you have already provisioned any instances, you will see it over here. Otherwise, create instance, give a meaningful name. I'm giving Analytics OAC. Description is optional. I'll give it the same. I'm creating in analytics compartment. So ensure that you have a compartment created before this activity. Then you select how you want to provision your analytics instance, whether you want to provision it by number of OCPUs or you want to provision it by number of users. I'm provisioning it for two OCPUs. Now there is an option here, one OCPU for non-production. But remember that once you create a OAC instance for one OCPU, it is not scalable. So if you have to migrate any content that you create, if you want to scale it further, what you will have to do is you will have to create another OAC instance and migrate the contents here, because if you see, it is clearly mentioned not scalable and suitable only for any trial or test purpose. So I would recommend to go minimal with two OCPUs even for your dev environment. Then I'll select the default options of license included. Then you have two options here, enterprise editions and professional edition. If you want to provision OAC with both capabilities of RPD, deployment, modeling, the way we used to have it in OBI EE, then you go for enterprise edition because it gives you both the flavors of OBI plus DV that is also included in Oracle Analytics Server. But if you want to create an instance only for DV flavor, then go for professional edition. Once you selected all these required options, click on create. So it is creating an instance now. Creating an instance takes around 5 to 7 minutes. So as you can see, it is in the process of creating. Once it is created, you will see all these options enabled wherein you can pause, resume, change the capacity. It also tells you whether the access is public or private. Once the instance is created, uh, in the URL, you will see the URL of the instance that is provisioned. And then you can do other configuration, like if you want to configure pack or any other setup. So I'm going to pause this video while the instance is getting created because this activity takes 5 to 7 minutes. So as you can see on my screen now, the instance is provisioned and you can see the status change from creating to active. So let's click on the name. And as you can see, it is showing the URL and all the other configuration details that we have given while provisioning the environment. So if you click on this instance, or if you click on this URL, it will take you to OAC homepage. And because now you are navigating from the OCI cloud instance only, it will not ask you for any username or password. But if you take this URL and open it probably in a incognito browser, or probably after some time, once you logged in from the cloud console, it will ask you for the username, and you need to give the same username that you give while logging to OCI tenancy. If you want to create a new user, you can go into the console and create new users to give them required access to OAC. Another thing you see here is the access type. So the access type is public because that means it can be accessed from anywhere. If you want to restrict this access, you can also provision this OAC instance in a private subnet that will restrict this instance from accessing from anywhere. Second thing is the vanity URL. So right now there is no vanity URL configured. That means that the OAC is using the predefined DNS or the host name. If you want to give your standard or any predefined host name or the DNS name, then you will have to create a vanity URL. So you go here, click, you give certain host name, and then you will have to upload the required certificates to complete the process. So let's click on this URL of OAC instance that we have provisioned. So as you can see, it has not asked me for any sign in because I have directly went into the URL from the OCI console, and your OAC instance is the home page of the OAC instance is visible. You have all the required options that will help you in building the reports, dashboards, or projects in OAC. So I hope you enjoyed this short video on how to provision OAC in OCI. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comment section. Thank you so much.